Hi, welcome to day 15 of Vlogmas and chapter 15 of Luke, which is really short today. It's a really short chapter. I just read it, in fact. It's already 5:36 p.m. and it's dark and cold, so I'm bundled up in my robe again. I could get dressed up, go over to my video background and make it prettier. But you probably wouldn't be able to see the background really anyway, because you can see my kitchen pots and pans and stuff here, but mostly I just want you to see me talking to you. And so, quite a day. Let's see, we got to get to number 15 on this little guy. It's too bad they didn't send me that 12 days of chocolate, because it would have been better chocolate to open. Okay, what do we got here? It's like a little truck, and it's all white. It's like, it doesn't look appetizing chocolate at all to me. This is the most disappointing chocolate I've got in a long time. But I'm going to add it to this bin. I haven't gotten desperate. I'm doing good so far. I haven't gotten desperate and got into this mess. Okay. At any rate, let's get to Luke chapter 15. I'll put a link below, and this is going to be really quick. It's just three sections. It's the parable of the lost sheep, the parable of the lost coin, and the parable of the lost son. The parable of the lost sheep is, well, he found him. So it's rejoice with me because I have found my lost sheep. I tell you, in just the same way, there will be more joy in heaven over one sinner who repents than over 99 righteous people who have no need of repentance. And that's where I should be tonight. I should be going to penance service. I haven't gone in quite a while, but I'll get there. It's a serious sacrament, and I don't want to go there just running over there. I want to be in the right mind for it, because I don't want to screw it up, and I want to make sure I cover everything when I go. I'm not going to tell you all that because that's private. And then there's the parable of the lost coin. Or what woman having 10 coins and losing one would not light a lamp and sweep the house, searching carefully until she finds it? Now, coins were more valuable back then than our little fake pennies. And had like gold and silver. And when she does find it, she calls together her friends and neighbors and says to them, "Rejoice with me because I have found the coin that I lost." In just the same way, I tell you, there will be rejoicing among the angels of God over one sinner who repents. Now, I'm not sure if her coin was gold or silver, or if it was something special. I'd have to look it up. 10 coins are 10 drachmas. A drachma was a silver coin. So it was a silver coin. And today, if you had a silver coin dollar in our fake dollars, it's like around, I don't know if it's gone up today. It had gotten down to about $22, but I mean, much more valuable than a dollar bill. But anyway, then it goes to the parable of the lost son, and that's the story of the prodigal son, where he gets his inheritance early, and he goes off and squanders it, and he comes back, and there's two sons, one who's been with his father working all along, and then the son who came back just wanted to be treated as like one of the servants, but his father asked his other son to go get the fatted calf, and they prepared a big feast, and the other son said, "I've stayed with you and worked with you all this time, and now look at what you're doing for him." And his father says, "Yes, you have been with me all this time, and everything I have is yours. But your brother was lost, and now he's come home to us. It's a time to celebrate." welcoming him back to the family. Just like when we go out and sin and we come back and repent, we're welcomed back into to God's good graces. And if I want to apply that to WW, I've privatized a lot of my videos from the past, so I'm pretty sure I have a prodigal Weight Watcher video somewhere. But basically, when I came back in July, I was the prodigal Weight Watcher because I had been off. And I came back in July, so I still have the same 18 pounds off that I've lost since July. I'm bouncing back and forth. I'm screwing up this week, so the 2 pounds I lost for Sunday are probably going to show back up this Sunday. So I'm still not getting into the 180s where I want to get into. So I'm messing myself up here. Now I'm feeling pretty good today. It's just I was out on the road all day today, and so I'll get back on track. I'm not wandering off for a long time. I'm already back from being the prodigal WW person, and I know when we see our friends going off the WW, and when we come back, we don't need to say I told you so, or oh look, they're never gonna do it. Blah, blah, blah. We don't have to be like that. We have to be like that father who rejoices, and we welcome and we support our friends who are coming back to the WW. I mean, I was welcomed back. I just started meetings in November, and I hadn't been to one of those in a couple of years, and I was welcomed back with open arms there, and I've been accepted into that group, and so I'm happy there, and that might change if I get a job. But the job I'm applying for tomorrow, you have to work on Sundays. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So anyways, you know, it's like not quitting, trying to lose weight or trying to get healthy, but getting back on, returning back to where we know it works. And sometimes it's a struggle. Sometimes we fall off the wagon, we backslide, and we have to just say, oh my gosh, I'm at this point where I got to come back because I'm going to get out of control again. And so I'm not going to get out of control this time. I don't know. I do know my refrigerator and freezer is going to be totally cleaned out by the end of the day Saturday. I got to clean behind it when they turn the power off. So I am going to have to go shopping on Sunday and buy all the good stuff. And not that I have bad stuff here. I have good stuff here. That's what I'm eating. But so I'm going to have to keep that mindset of being the good WW person, getting all the good food and laying that foundation in my refrigerator so that I don't slip off and sink myself into a bottomless pit of fast food or something. So whenever we have somebody come back to WW, let's welcome them like that, Father. And wish me luck tomorrow. I was going to take the bus, but since I was halfway to the place today, I decided I would go. So I know exactly where to go to park now. I know where the entrance is, and I know the road to get to where I have to park. So I think I'm not going to take the bus, because if I take the bus, I'm going to have to walk across a really busy street, and I won't get home till like 3:30 or 4 o'clock, and I don't want to be gone all day. It takes an hour to get there, and the interview is like 45 minutes, and then an hour to get home. So that's like 3 hours of my day, but I'm going to go early, so it's going to probably be like 4 hours of my day, which that was the case today, because I went there, and then I had to come back to the mall that I was going to and avoid the big hills over the freeways, because there's just a bunch of freeways over there, because that's one amusement park, and then there's also Disneyland, so there's just messes of freeways and the big hill bridges that you got to drive over. So I know my side streets so that I don't have to drive over any of those. So I had to come around, go back, then go back up. It wasn't really that far out of my way, but I was going to go to even another mall, but then I just decided, no, It was enough. Just going into this Kohl's, which is like a 3-story Kohl's. That building actually used to be called the Broadway years ago when I was a kid. My mother worked there. So it has changed so much. They've got housing over there, big, big tall apartment buildings and work lofts and stuff. And just, it used to be the Broadway and Montgomery wards. Now it's just got a whole theater, See's Candy, REI, Ulta Beauty, Bed Bath & Beyond. It's huge. A lot different, because I don't get over there too often. I have a Kohl's just up the street from me, 10 minutes away, just past the post office that I worked at. So I thought it's the same city, but the other one is a lot farther. It is about 10 miles farther. So, but anyway, it was just kind of funny when I started to head out there. I would have gone a different way, but I got out and I go, you know what? Maybe I should drive over to the amusement park and see exactly how long it takes. Because if I do get offered a job, I don't know that I'm going to get a job. I haven't had an interview for a job in, 32 years or whatever. A long time. So I don't even know what I'm going to answer to a lot of questions. So this is my first job interview. So I'm sure if I don't get this job, I'm going to get a job interview somewhere else. So I'm going to have to learn those skills. But let's see how this goes. But I wanted to see what it would take to get there, because I'm used to just walking to work or just 5 minutes to work in my car. This is an hour. So, but I wanted to see if I could make the drive, and I can. It was fine. I had a clear path. I go right by my brother's, which is fine. If I ever got in a jam, I could just stop off there. So it was just fine. I don't have to go over any hills, bumps, roads, and if they did have construction blocking my way, I could always hop on the buses. But I don't want to be late for an interview, so I think I'll just drive. It's going to take me an hour to drive there on the bus, 2 hours. So, and a lot of, not that I can't walk, but it's just, I don't want to walk across that street because I'd have to go, I don't know. Anyways, I got back okay today, but I drove through El Pollo Loco and got a tostada salad. So, I mean, I didn't have any salad here for lunch. I've already eaten all that stuff out of the fridge, but I'm not even hungry for dinner, so I think that's okay because that was just plenty. Oh, I'm so tired. So I'm going to go to bed and just, what have I gotten myself into? I've gotten used to not going to work. And if this is a seasonal job, I'm going to have to really think, should I do it or not? Because I want a part-time job that I'm going to do continuously. I don't want just to go for a couple weeks and then nothing. But I'd get experience as working. So if I went to another job interview, they wouldn't say, well, you haven't even worked in this long. What are you doing? Why aren't you doing, have to answer those kind of questions. So we'll see. I pray about it. If I'm not going to like it, I don't want to get it. So wish me luck, and I'll see you tomorrow sooner or later, probably in the dark again, because I got to head out and, I got to straighten my hair. I kind of blew dry it today, so it's a little straighter than usual, but this one curl, it's hard to get this one out. I didn't even stick a barrette there, but it looks like it's the perfect spot just to stick a barrette. But anyway, because I'm going to wear my hair down, you have to be well-groomed. And I'm still not going to wear mascara. I'll put some makeup on, but I'm not going to go in there with raccoon eyes because I haven't found a mascara yet that doesn't itch and doesn't run all over my face, and we don't want that. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I gotta get back on track. I'm the prodigal WW. Not exactly the prodigal WW, but I'm getting lost, and I need to find my way back. I'm being a little lost sheep, and I gotta come back to my herd. So thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.